Good evening, everybody. This is Mike Miller coming to you from Hughes Barn Billiards here in Blakely, Georgia. We're looking at APA, Southwest Georgia APA, straight to Vegas, doubles 8 ball. And this is the finals. Two teams we got here are Double Trouble with Sherry Hughes. She'll be in the black shirt with the white headband. And Miss Paige Ingram. And we have solid eights, which is Mr. Brent Whitaker in the blue shirt, and Mr. Stacy Sheffield. Sherry and Brent with the lag here. And it looks like Sherry and Paige will have the break. They need 2 games to solid eights. Brent and Stacy's 4 games. Sherry and Paige are undefeated today, so Brent and Stacy will have to beat them twice if they want to win the trip to Vegas. All right, rack is set. Looks like Sherry's going to take the break. Oh no, she passed it off to Paige. That's Paige Ingram in the pink hoodie, black pants. I'm going to go with a straight arm break here. Paige puts a nice move on it. Good separation. Couple trouble spots. Nothing goes in, so Stacy's going to come up first here for solid eights. Starts it off with the 6 ball in the corner, bringing the cue ball back to the middle of the table, leaving Brent an easy shot here on the 1 ball on the side. And Brent takes out, he kicks the 3 out, and gives Stacy an option there to take the 3 down the rail. He takes the cue off his partner, and that's what he's going to do. Stacy gets that one to go. Looks like Brent's going to separate a couple here and make the 2 ball, I believe. Left Stacy with a bit of a cut here on the 5 into the bottom left corner. Stacy makes that no problem. Brent and Stacy off to a fast start here. And Brent's going to take this shot on the 6 into the corner. Brings it down beautifully, trying to get on the 7, but may have rolled just a little bit too close. We'll see what Stacy can do with this here. Looks like he can see it, and he makes it no problem. And just like that, Brent and Stacy are on the 8 ball. Not a whole lot of options here. And Brent's just going to hand the cue ball over on a defensive play. And they're going to make Paige and Sherry try to run out or hide the 8 ball from them. Sherry decides to start at the top of the table here with the 14 in the side. Kind of stop that in the middle of the table and not leave Paige a ton of options here. Just taking a long look at it. The back cut into the side's pretty tight. She could bank this into the opposite side. Looks like she might try to go into the corner. I believe that's with the 10 ball. Nice shot there by Paige, and drops the 10. Beautiful shot. Not a lot of space to get through there. Sherry's looking to come back the other way. The non-ball down the rail. Sherry makes that one no problem. Oh, misses it. Sorry. Thought that was in, but it caught the knuckles of the pocket. And once again, the cue ball's in about the same place where it was last time when Brent handed it over. And this time, they call a timeout. I believe it's Stacy's shot. They're talking about maybe going off the 13 into the corner. Worst case scenario here, the 8 ball ends up close to the pocket. There's the shot. Catches the rail on the right hand side with the cue ball to avoid the ball in hand. Moves the 8 a little closer to a pocket, but turns the table over to Sherry and Paige. Looks like Paige has got a pretty good look here at the side. Or she may choose to cut a ball towards that top left pocket to block it up as a defensive play against the 8. And that's exactly what Paige is looking at here. And she looks back at the side shot. She's going to try to take the non-ball into the side. If she, oh no, she plays defense. Nice play there. And then Brent's going to come up, takes a look, hands it off to him, and another defensive play. Brent not wanting to risk letting the cue ball go and maybe scratching. Again, double trouble, Sherry and Paige. Only need 2 games. And solid 8s must win 4. Nice shot there by Sherry, leaving her partner with an easy one in the corner. And Paige and Sherry, the less balls that are on the table, they got to be perfect and not give their opponents a look at that 8 ball. Paige with a nice stroke there and brings the cue ball almost to the middle of the table, a little high, but leaves Sherry 3 makeable shots. Looks like Sherry is going to choose the side pocket to bring this out to the middle a little bit to leave Paige a nice shot into the upper right corner. Oh, and she's going to scratch on that shot a little bit too much bottom right. And that's going to be a ball in hand for Brent and Stacy. Looks like Solid 8s is going to take game number 1 in the finals here. That makes our score Solid 8s 1 and Double Trouble 0. Solid 8s does have to beat Double Trouble twice in 2 matches if they want to go to Vegas. Double Trouble only has to beat Solid 8s once if they want to go to Vegas. So in a 2-4 race, right now Double Trouble 0 games and Solid 8s 1 game. And we're racking up for game number 2. Alright, Sherry finishes setting up the rack here. And Brent's on the break. Brent with a nice break there makes 1, 2. Like it may have been one of each. Looks like Stacy's going to take the 15 ball in the corner. Well, he misses that off the knuckles. Let's see what Paige has in mind. Looks like the 2 ball, bottom right corner. Wiggles it in there. Sherry's got a long shot, maybe at the 3. Has to bridge over the 15. And looks like maybe that's what she's going for here. Oh, just misses it a little bit to the left. Not a bad try there. Brent makes short work of another stripe. But did not do his partner a whole lot of favors on that leap. And Stacy goes for the bottom right corner on a bank and scratches, and this will give Paige a good chance to get a couple more in. Couple trouble spots on the table. It looks like the 1 is tied up there with the 13. And I believe that may be the 2 and the 6 tied up there near the right side pocket. And it looks like Paige is going to try to separate those 2 and make a ball. Solve a problem and make a ball, always a good move in 8 ball. She makes the 6. Now Sherry's got to come back on the 1 on the other side. Navigates bridging over there nicely. And now Paige may be able to come back. I believe that's the 4 ball by the side pocket. And she's got the 7 in the middle of the table near the dot. Taking a close look at the, I believe it's the 2 or the 4. It's hard to tell from my camera here. Looks like she's going to go with the 7. Pretty natural cut, right at 45 degrees. Just hits it just a little bit short and catches the right hand knuckle. And Brent quick to the table to dispatch with the 14. And he leaves Stacy with the 15 down the rail into the top left corner. And Stacy catches a little bit too much of the 15 ball and kicks out. That's a good opportunity here to maybe break out and make a ball. Paige takes a look at the one ball here. Got to be careful of the scratch. Doesn't put it in, but does create a little bit of a problem there. I believe it's a 13. Brent's going to go for a bank here around the 1. And he misses that. And he leaves the shot on the 1 open into the corner. I'm not sure if Sherry will choose that shot, but it's there. Oh, Sherry tries to make that one ball and it just will not go in. She put a nice move on it and it just got caught up in the knuckles of the pocket. It's like Stacy's going to go for the long cut into the corner. Nice, again caught up in the knuckles and is going to just sit there. Paige is looking at the possibilities here. She's top right corner's blocked up. She's got the 2 ball just below the side pocket, and she's got the 1 tucked in behind the 13. The 2's the only one she really has a clear look at, and looks like she's going to go after that one. Goes for the bank and almost makes it. And it gets tied up right behind the 8 ball. And Brent quick to the table here. Goes for bank shot and now sandwiches the 1 in between the 13 and the 9. Double trouble, looking at a little bit of double trouble here with everything tied up. Nothing with a real clear path to the pocket. And looks like Sherry might try to bank this back down to where she's standing. Nice move there and makes it. Beautiful shot there by Sherry Hughes. And that turns the table over to her partner Paige. Looks like Paige is going to try to put some distance between their 2 ball and the 8 here. And she knocks it away. And pretty much leaves Stacy with the only option to unblock that pocket that's been blocked up there. He takes that opportunity. Cue ball comes way over to the rail, but looks like Brent can still see the 9 around it. But he goes with the 13 to try to make some separation between the 1 and misses. So an opportunity here for Sherry to get another ball in. Each team with 2 balls left in the 8. Takes a look at the 2-8 situation. Looks like she's going to choose to make the 1, and we'll see where she ends up here on the leave. Nice shot there. Trickles back towards the side. And now Paige has to decide what she's going to do with their opponents right near the top 2 pockets. Paige is going to shoot at the 2 ball for sure here. Gives it a little tap. Goes around the 8 and puts it on the other side. Stacy's going to choose the 15. Makes that no problem. And Brent's going to shoot the 9, and we'll see if he goes for a breakout or what kind of position he tries to get here. He goes for the breakout, gets the 8, but the 4 rolls right along with it. Now Stacy can kick at the 8. He's going to tap the top right pocket, and we'll go for the kick shot. Kicks it out and leaves Sherry and Paige with a clean shot. Sherry needs to really give her opponent a good leave here. She's going to go for the bridge. A little bit of an awkward angle. And the cue ball's going to want to go towards that top right corner on this shot. So if she could tuck it in there so the 8 goes to the bottom right corner, that would be the best shot. And Sherry shoots it and leaves Paige lined up for a bank. Definitely a makeable bank here. Paige taking a long look at this one. She's going to mark it in the top left corner. So she's looking at a cut bank here. Picking a spot on that end rail. Gotta let the cue ball go a little bit on this one. And doesn't quite get enough cut on it, but does put some distance between the cue ball and the 8. But a natural cut there for Brent. And he likely will have no problem with this one. Oh, he catches the top right knuckle. And leaves Sherry an opportunity to get the game here. Sherry's got to cut that in. Got to be careful on the speed with the cue ball coming back. She's going to take a look at it, gets down on it, shakes her head a little bit, and takes another look. Puts a nice move on it. Nice speed. Makes that one, and that makes our games double trouble with 1. Puts them on the hill. And solid 8s with 1. And they have to get to 4. We're going to rack them up for rack number 3 of this Straight to Vegas Southwest Georgia APA 8-ball doubles. right, here we go with Paige with the break. Doesn't get a ton on that one. So there's going to be some sorting out and having to go on here. Well, it looks like I'm going to say 4 did not touch a rail, so they're going with a re-rack. An APA, 4 balls have to touch a rail on the break. And we'll see if Paige can get a little more oomph into this one. And she did get 4 that time on the rail. Stacy quickly drops a stripe. And Brent with a bank shot gets caught in the knuckles. And now they got a pocket plugged up there on top left. 4 solids, middle of the table and up. Okay, 3 lined up right there in the middle. So Sherry's going to take a look here. So she's going to go for the top right corner. Believe that's the 4 ball. Nice shot there. Yeah, Paige taking a look at the 1 ball, top right corner. Probably their best option. Looks like she's down in her stance. Good move on it, but just cuts it a little bit too much into the rail. And looks like Stacy will probably take the 11-13 combo into the corner. He does, but the 11 does come out off the rail a bit and doesn't stick in the pocket. And Brent's going to play possibly the 9 ball coming back into the side. And he's going to leave Stacy with a shot there on, I believe, the 13 into the corner. Top right. Nope, he peels out. I believe that's a 12 ball. A chance here for Sherry and Paige maybe to get a couple more down. Sherry looking at that top left corner for the 6 ball. And then going back to the 1 ball, which is straight in. She's got to jack up on it to avoid the double hit. Misses it, but left the cue ball right behind the 7, so it's going to be a tough shot here for Brent, but he can see around it. Yeah, looks like he played a defensive shot. Just trying to make some room down there. Paige is going to roll this one right into the side. Nice shot there. Good speed. And Sherry's got couple options here. 7-6 combo into the side is what she looks like she's eyeing up. Not an easy shot by any means. She makes that no problem. Paige is surveying the table. She has a possibility of making the 7 in the side. She could go for, I believe that's the 2 down the rail into the upper right corner. Looks like she's going to go 7 side. That's going to cause the cue ball to go on down into the muck. She pockets the 7. Cue ball wants to come out a little bit just south of the dot. And Sherry's going to check out her options, but looks like she's going to go for the 1 ball, the long shot here. Nice shot there by Sherry. And she leaves Paige a rail shot into the upper right corner. And I believe that's a 3 ball that's tucked in behind a stripe there near the upper left corner. Paige catches a little bit too much of the rail on the rail shot, but the 2 ball comes out about the 2nd diamond up and 1 diamond out. And Stacy and Brent have a lot of work to do here with everything tight quarters down here below the dot. And Brent calls a timeout, and they're going to talk about it. I'm going to try to get some separation here, make some more room. And a defensive shot. Also rolled another, looks like the 12 ball rolled up right against the 2. Sherry's going to get the 3 ball out of there. A 2 rail bank and just a little long, but a nice shot. And now Brent's going to get to work with a little bit of room now. Gets a little unlucky on the bump there. I believe that's the 12 ball that bumped out in front of the 11. So now Stacy's going to go with the combo. Makes the combo. Nice shot there. That was the 15 ball, excuse me. And now Brent for the 15 down the rail. Long rail shot catches the top side. Paige has a look at the 3. The 2 is tied up with a stripe. No, Paige can't quite get the 3 to go down. A good opportunity here for Brent and Stacy. Stacy's got a good look at a side shot here on the 15. But again, it looks like I believe it's a 10 or the 12. I'm not sure which is tied up. And Stacy misses that 15. Leaving an easier shot now on the 3 with the cue ball a little bit closer. But Sherry's wondering if she makes that, what her partner's going to do with that 2 ball. Makes the 3, brings the cue ball back along the rail. Leaves her partner a nice clean look at the 2. Difficult to pocket it from there. but may be able to get it loose and leave Brent and Stacy in a tight spot. Paige maps everything out in her head, makes a plan, and lets it rip. Goes with a slow shot, misses the 2 completely, and that's going to give Brent and Stacy a ball in hand. I think Paige was trying to just peel the 2 off, which would have been a good way to go. And Brent's going to line this up and try to get the breakout, and he does. The cue ball comes out just enough for Stacy to see the corner. And Stacy needs to bring this back up to give his partner a shot. Oh, and Stacy misses that. The cue ball rolls past the 8, leaving a really tough shot here for Sherry. She can go off the end rail to hit the 2, but it's likely that Brent and Stacy will have a shot at their ball after that. Tough decision here what to do. It looks like she might be able to see it, so she may be going for the cross bank and cut it into the rail. Hits it hard, brings it around. Ooh, and almost makes it in the top right corner on a 3-rail bank. And Brent's got a tight cut here. He makes that no problem, and he's going to leave Stacy straight in the side for the 8. Stacy doesn't waste any time. Makes the 8, and that makes us 2-2. Sorry. 2-1. Stacy Sheffield and Brent Whitaker with solid 8s have 2 games out of 4. And double trouble, Sherry Hughes and Paige Ingram have 1 game out of 2. They're on the hill in this 8-ball doubles straight to Vegas. And we're racking them up now for match number 4. All right, we're racked up and ready to go. Brent Whitaker with a nice break there. Nothing touching, a little space between every ball, but nothing goes down. We got a little bathroom break here. Once again, if you're just tuning into the video, straight to Vegas, 8-ball, Southwest Georgia APA. My name is Mike Miller. We got double trouble with Sherry Hughes and Paige Ingram. That's Paige in the pink. They have one game out of 2 that they need to win, and if they win, they go to Vegas. Solid eights is Brent Whitaker and Stacy Sheffield. They have 2 games out of 4. And if they win this match, they got to play Sherry and Paige again to go to Vegas. Open table. Paige is picking out a shot. Looks like she's going to choose stripes here with the 13 ball. Nice shot there, pockets the 13. And leaves her partner a couple different options. I was mistaken. That was the 5 ball, and they're solids. Tough to make out some of the balls here from my camera view. Paige's shot. She's got a couple options here. Most likely going to take that 1 ball to the bottom left corner. Nice move on it there. Cue ball kind of tucks up on the rail. Going to be a little challenging here for Sherry coming out of the corner. Taking a look at the 6, but I think the 1 is in the way, or yeah, I believe that's the 1 just above the 8. And she's going to have a go at it. A nice shot there to make it. Squeezing it right by the 1 ball. Beautiful shot. Puts the cue ball right back in the middle of the table. Paige has got the 3 down the rail or the 6. The 6 looks to me like it's a little bit below what would be the dot on that end. She's going to go with the 3 down the rail. Oh, she went for the bank and just caught the 6. And Stacy has a look at stripe into the upper right-hand corner. And he also has a couple down here in the upper left-hand corner that he could take out. He chooses, I believe that was the 15. And Brent's going to come out with a tricky shot here into the side. He makes that no problem. Nice speed on that one, nice and slow. Into the side. Doesn't look like Stacy has, let's see. Makes the 11 ball. And now Brent has, I believe, the 10 down the rail. Makes that no problem. And the cue ball tucks right in behind the 15. Stacy's got the 9 down the rail. It's going to be, oh no, I'm sorry, the 13 separates that from the 8, but it sticks in the pocket and won't fall. That's the 1 ball mid-rail near the top left pocket. Sherry takes care of the 2-ball. And that looks like she left Paige a look at the 3 into the top right corner. A little bit of a tight squeeze around the 15. Oh, nice shot there by Paige. Beautifully done. And tied up the 8-ball there with the 1 mid-rail. Looks like Sherry's going to go to the bridge and try the thin cut on the 7 into the corner. Sherry gets it lined up here. Won't quite go, and cue ball goes down in the corner. And Brent leaves Stacy straight in. They're going to call timeout and talk about. Ideally, they'd make this ball and get the breakout. Stacy's going to choose to make their ball, give Sherry, a combo there. Combo shot there, then Brent played defense. And if Paige can make this 7 and leave Sherry a shot, she might have the winning shot to go to Vegas. Let's see if Paige can get the 7 in. Cue ball is going to want to come back towards that top left corner. Paige with a nice shot there, and a 7 will not go. But still a tough lead there on the non-ball. Stacy tries to get the cue ball tucked in behind the 8 on defense. And I'm not sure if Sherry can see it directly. And it looks like she'll have to go off the rail if she wants to make this shot. Sherry picks her spot on the rail. And pockets the 7. Cue ball going down table. And Paige here with a chance to win it all and go to Vegas. If she can make that 8-ball. Takes a look at it. Marks the pocket, top left. Looks like a pretty natural cut. Very little chance of a scratch unless she hits it too thin. She's going to line up on it. This is to go to Vegas if she makes this. Nice stroke on the ball. Pockets it, and that's it. Sherry Hughes and Paige Ingram have won 8-ball double. Southwest Georgia APA straight to Vegas. Hugs all around. Great shooting today by Sherry and Paige. Undefeated, wire to wire. Making it happen. This is Mike Miller. So glad you guys could see the video today. I hope the audio was good. Got a new microphone we're working with. Sorry we couldn't do a live stream. We still keep that in the works. Thanks to Teddy Waller. Thanks to Hughes Bar and Billiards, Pee Wee Hughes, Sherry Hughes. And we'll see you guys on the next one.